Taurus moon, actually. How are you guys? Man, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate all of y'all's energy, y'all's time, y'all's love. Thank you guys so much. Taurus moon, welcome to 2020. This is going to be your first official message for the new year, and it's a moon sign message, okay? So, of course, you know, this may resonate if you are a sun or a rising Taurus, possibly if you have Taurus anywhere else in your chart. Yes, great, fine. However, this is primarily focused for my Taurus moons, okay? The intention is set for Taurus moon, all right? Now, we know that the moon is what governs our emotions a lot of the times. The moon also talks about, you know, our intuition as well as our, you know, things that we want to kind of keep covered up or under wraps, or maybe things that need to be uncovered about other things or other situations, right? So all of that. I want to take this energy and see emotionally how you're going to move into the new year of 2020, as well as what January of 2020 looks like for you emotionally. Okay, Taurus? Or on a level at least that isn't so apparent or upfront, okay? So regardless of what's going on, in your actual life, you know, relating to your sun sign, your moon sign, I want to know how emotionally you're going to be affected by it, okay? How are you going to make your moves based off your emotions, all right? So again, this is for my Taurus moon. You may resonate if you do have Taurus anywhere else, but Taurus moon, this may be for you. You guys already know, if the messages don't resonate, then just leave it where it is. However, if the messages do resonate, like, make sure you guys leave a comment down in the description box below, because I like reading those comments. Like, you guys really connect, and it's always the comments that really let me know to the effect that you're able to relate to it, okay? So thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing us to see and read and understand and interpret the messages here for Taurus moon. Please allow me to see and clearly communicate our messages for our Taurus moon friends. All right, and this is our messages here. Go ahead and cut the deck. So, looks like, okay, so the card that we have here is card number 19, Libra, I balance. I really like this energy here on this card because, honestly, Taurus moon, well, for anyone who has Taurus placements, you know, Libra is your, I guess, Libra would be like your sibling. Okay, you're both ruled by Taurus and Venus, or excuse me, Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. Okay, so I would consider like this Libra energy to be very familiar to you. All right, now also I do feel like what this is saying here is that you're going to be dealing with relationships during this time, relationships to those people who are familiar to you, not new relationships, not relationships that, you know, somebody you just met, like, no, not that at all. I really feel like this is going to be about those structured relationships that you have with others, okay? Those relationships that are already deep and ingrained down, you know, into you, you know, whether this is a family member or someone that you're partnered with in a relationship, or someone maybe that you work with and you see every day, and you guys kind of communicate that way. I mean, however this resonates to you, I feel like there's going to be particular feelings about someone, okay? Someone that is close to you, someone that is in your current environment, all right? I feel like there's a, so the 1 plus, okay, yeah, so it is card number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. Excuse me, I'm sorry. 1 plus 9 is 10. So there's a new groundbreaking cycle within this relationship that's about to actually take course. Also, if you want to look at this, you know, it is card number 19, and the next number after that would be 20, which could be reduced to number 2. So again, it's about your relationships. It's about the people that you, you know, deal with on a day-to-day level, whether that's, you know, work or romantically or on a family type of situation. All right. But we're going to go ahead and pull some more information here. Let's go ahead and pull some more energy. Spirit, please allow us to see what signs you need for us to understand and interpret for Taurus moon as they move throughout the threshold of 2020 and throughout January. Okay, one more. All right, our first message is cards, fate. There was another sign a few signs ago. Can't remember now, but they had that same card, and that same card was in that same position as well. But anyways, cards, fate. That's the card here that we have here. So this is a sign that Spirit wants you to understand. So I think honestly, more literally, Taurus moon, if any of you guys out there who actually do read cards, I really feel like you need to be able, like if you've been doing, or if you've been getting card readings, or if you've been getting consultations, you know, for maybe seers or anything like that about this particular person that you love, or about a particular person that's in your environment. I do feel like lately you have been gathering a lot of information, okay? Now, like I said, the information may not have come from that person's lips, but it's come from you maybe, you know, using some sort of divination tool, okay? Also, understand that whatever is going to occur within the relationship that you have with either some particular person or situation or entity, it was always going to happen, okay? There was nothing that you can do to avoid it. So whatever point you've reached in your relationship with them or with that, you were always going to get to this point, all right? You were always going to get to this point. The next card there that we actually have here for signs is the color blue. Serenity, tranquility, peace. I like that, because what that does is, to me, that energy rounds out. And it's telling me, yeah, for a lot of you, you may have been seeking exactly that. You've been wanting peace with someone. Like maybe there's someone that you, maybe there's a family member that you just have a feud with all the time. And it's like, why does it have to even be like that? Why can't we just have peace? Why can't we have serenity? I do feel like that peace and that serenity, it is on the horizon, okay? There may be some things that you're going to have to work through on a relationship level with this person, be it because of things that have happened either in the past or things that are happening right now in the present. But just understand that the things that have happened or the things that are happening right now, albeit negative, it needed to happen. It was supposed to happen. It was always going to happen. That way you could appreciate the level of tranquility that's going to come after it. Especially, I feel like this is going to really happen for some of you right around the new year. You know, families getting together and stuff like that. And I just really feel like it is going to be an opportunity for you guys to come together and just kind of balance out the relationship. And even if you guys never get along, it's just like, okay, but we don't have to feud. We can just be cordial. We can just keep it cute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be nothing. It could just be peace, even if it's not all good, you know? So I really like that energy. I really like that energy, Taurus moon. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Excuse me. And Spirit, thank you so much for that energy. That was a beautiful message. All right, let's get one more shuffle. One more good one. All right. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the end of some sort of feud. I really feel it. Coming off in the central energy is the Two of Wands. So yeah, this is that moment. This is that fork in the road moment that you get to. You know, the Two of Wands has come up a lot too in different positions throughout the readings that I've done. So, you know, it's really carrying a theme for a lot of us. I guess that makes sense. Everyone is anticipating the new year. But anyways, with this Two of Wands energy coming here in the central position, what this is letting me know is that you're presented with two different ways you can go about something, all right? And although you can't help, again, like I said, although you can't help what has already occurred, you can make the choice to make it different, or to at least make it, you know, not as intense. And I think that's what a lot of you are going to be going for, dealing with either, like I said, family members or couples. I'm not really feeling so much of a couples thing yet. Anyways, I mean, it could be, but I don't necessarily feel that all the way. All right. I really feel like this is more family, but I mean, this is y'all's life, so take it how it relates. But I'm just saying, you know, for a majority of you, this is really feeling more family-ish. All right. So we got the Death card, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So the eighth card. Wow. The Death card with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I see why I almost messed it up there, because I have the 13, and then anyways. So excuse me. The Death card, what this is symbolizing to me here in this situation, this is telling me that, okay, it's like something is not allowing me to actually speak it. But that's what it is. It's like the truth needs to be spoken, or, you know, at least some sort of peace needs to be spoken. Someone needs to be the bigger person and say, you know what, I'm going to extend a token of whatever to the situation, at least so that we can be at peace. And that's what I feel like. Someone is willing to go ahead and just let bygones be bygones, and just let whatever natural transition is going to occur in the relationship, like, to just let it happen. And with that being said, it's like it's being done by someone is offering something. And Taurus Moon, you may be the one to offer it. What I feel is like this may be you extending some sort of level of hospitality, which in turn allows the other person to accept it, right? To accept that hospitality and say, okay, let's have a conversation, or let's, you know, figure out what went wrong, or let's figure out where things went wrong, or where things went left. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's really what I'm sensing here. I'm really sensing that. All right. Outcome here is we have the Six of Cups. So I see things going back to the way that maybe they used to be in the relationship. Things going back to, you know, those nostalgic moments that you may have with this particular person. And it's just like, okay, well, now that things are the way they are, now we can, you know, maybe get back to where things were peaceful, where things were more serene, where, you know, the person that this person used to be, the way you remember them, you start to see more qualities of that now. And then now we have the Ace of Swords, and it's because really, honestly, now there's been truth that's been spoken. All right. It's like, you know what, someone was the bigger person enough to be able to let their guard down here, to where now, even if, like I said, even if there's still bad blood, if you will, at least now things can still be more serene, because you know the truth about this person. And at the same time, I don't even feel like it's like bad blood. I really feel like whatever bad blood or whatever feud that you may have had with this particular person, and again, I strongly feel like it's a family member, but whatever feud or situations you've had with this person, I really feel like throughout the month of January, you get closer to seeing more of the qualities of yesteryear in that person. And so again, it allows you to now become a little bit more authentic in the way that you talk and the way that you do things, because you see that, like, you've come to some sort of agreement here where you'll do that for one another. And I like that energy. I really like that energy. It's almost where I see like a reconciliation of sorts. Even if you like still see this person every day, just the relationship is tainted. But no, I still see that the relationship at some point does have some sort of reconciliation. I don't strongly sense romantic. It may show up romantic for some of you, but for others of you, I feel like this is more of some sort of family situation, some sort of close friend situation, okay? Under the deck here is the Ten of Wands. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I feel like, under the deck is the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and then the Ten of Swords. I mean, the Ten of Cups, I'm sorry. So, look at how this all turns out. See, all this information, all this stuff was under the deck. All this stuff was under the deck. So, to me, this feels like motivation. To me, this feels like the driving force behind you trying to fix this relationship. Because I feel like people expect you to be the bigger person here. All right? People expect you to be the bigger person. They expect you to know exactly what to do. But it's just like, even if you don't know what to do, it's like people still look up to you in that regard. And that's a big burden. That's a big burden for you. But it brings you a great reward. And again, a reconciliation, at least some sort of point of, at the very minimal, at least being cordial with someone, so that it at least it allows the environment around you to feel like it's 10 of Cups, even if it isn't. But let's go ahead and pull from our Chakra Oracle deck. Let's take a look and see what Spirit would like us to concentrate on within ourselves as we navigate through this energy. Because this is a message here, Taurus Moon. Let's get one more good shuffle. Let's cut her up. And the first message that we have is card number 15, Solar Plexus Chakra. Excuse me. And so that's right there. Okay. The Solar Plexus Chakra. So this is talking about like your, you know, this is talking about those areas of yourself where, I feel like a very purpose, it's talking about your connections with people and your purposes with people in those connections. Okay, it is card number 15. 1 + 5 is 6. So it's talking about, I really feel like it's talking about your connection to the fellow man. For some people, it may be that umbilical cord connection that you have to this particular family member, whether it be a sibling or a parent, possibly. But the energy here is it's so bright. It really does burn bright, and I really feel like it burns with positive intentions. So just keep your mind focused on positive intentions is what I'm saying. If you have the best intentions in anything that you try to put forward here, then you'll have the best type of outcome. But if you try to put negative intentions here, then all you're going to do is end up, you're going to keep soiling the relationship, right? The next card that we have is card number 31, Honesty. Truth, transparency, sincerity, communication. Yeah. And it's funny how the honesty card comes out here right next to the Ace of Swords. So, yes, truth, honesty. You have a key right here. Look at this picture. She has a key with a lock, and it's right there on her throat chakra. The blue symbolizes the throat chakra here. So, yeah, this is all about the throat chakra. So, the words that are coming out of your mouth, make sure that you mean them. And then again, we have this blue here. So that's so funny because the blue represented tranquility and peace and serenity. And then we have the word serenity here as well. So honestly, like, the biggest message here is, like I said, your intentions. Make sure they're honest. I said it here. Make sure your intentions are good with trying to reconcile. You want to reconcile and make sure it's with the best intentions. However, again, the message here, honesty. Make sure that the words that you speak, make sure you're being honest with yourself. Okay? Don't go just reconciling with people just to reconcile with them just for show. Like, no, like, this reconciliation that's going to come is going to be so sincere and so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Sorry that my camera, I don't know why my thing doesn't autofocus. I'm going to figure that out. Well, anyways, I'll play with this later. Let me go ahead and close this. I'll close it out for you guys. Thank you guys so much again for all of your time and your energy. If you'd like to book a personal reading, go ahead and just email me, LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com. All the information will be in the description box below. If this resonated to you in any sort of way, man, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe. But honestly, more importantly, I really like y'all's comments. Like, y'all's comments be going off. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, I really connect with y'all in the comments. Like, thank you guys. So, Taurus Moon, keep on shuffling. I'll see you guys later on in January. Bye.